Namaste, Satyanarayan. Welcome back to Yogisha channel. Today we are going to see a small video about the hip pain, low back pain and side hip pain. There is a lot of problem regarding this. So we will just decode and where it starts from. Normally it starts from the bad habits. How? Normally what we do is when we sit on the chair, we sit like this. Normally we have seen people sitting either like this or like this, okay, crossing over the leg, okay, or when they stand, what they do is they stand on one leg, okay. So we have heard our elders telling don't stand on one leg, so there is some science behind this. Now let us see what it is. Okay, so when we do all these things, there is a cumulative stretch. So this does not happen in one day or one week. It is a months together thing. So there is a cumulative stretch on a gluteus medius. So this is a fan shaped muscle on the side of the hips, just side of the hips, okay. So it gets weakened, it becomes enlarged, or it becomes elongated, and there is a weakness. And right on opposite to that, okay, just in the inner thigh, okay, just in the inner thigh, I'll show you. So this is the gluteus medius and this is the inner thigh. There is one more muscle here, it becomes that is, they are called as adductor muscles. So if this becomes weak, this becomes tight. So what happens is when we stand also, we stand very close, we stand very close, and the whole posture becomes very narrow, okay. So when you stand, you have to stand with hip width apart. This is the right way of standing, and you should not stand like this, okay. When you stand like this, there is, see, so there is an elongation of this hip, there is the elongation of this muscle, so this should not happen. And one more thing, what happens is when you just lie down, okay, you sleep, okay, with a pillow, okay, what happens is we just lie down like this. So what happens, throughout the night, we are standing, we are sleeping on the side. So again there is a elongation of this gluteus medius muscle, so it gets elongated, and at the same time this gets shortened, it becomes tighter. So this is a cumulative stretch which happens for years together, and it worsens with the flat feet. Now I'll show you what it is. Now see, there is a small arch here, you can see there is a small arch. So this arch should be there for everyone. Many people, there is no arch and there is a fallen arch, so it becomes like this. So now what happens, you see, now if there is an arch, okay, this leg is straight, okay, this leg is straight. When there is no arch, what happens, you see that, okay. So again there is an elongation of this muscle, the same thing happens, and there is a tightening of this muscle. They are called this adductor muscles, there is a tightness. So because of this, okay, one becomes tight, one becomes long, and there is a weakness. Because of this, we get a lot of pain. So they are the hip stabilizers, so the hip is not stabilized straight, so it becomes weak, okay. It is stretched on the one side. Now what are the do's and don'ts? First thing is, you should not stand on one leg, that is, you should not put your weight on one leg and stand, that is a bad habit. Number two is, you should sit with hip width apart, and there is no crossing over the legs. We should not just cross over the legs, okay. Normally we've seen lot of women folk, they sit like this, even in the TV shows, we see this is very wrong, okay. Again we have heard our mothers and fathers telling us not to sit like this, but they do not know the sign. This is the science, right? Now when you sit, how you should sit, I will tell you. See, You see that? Now I am sitting with my knees closed, my thighs are closed. Okay. Now we will be sitting like this only. Now look at the back. I'll show you. See, this is what happens. You see that here? So this leads to the back pain. This leads to back pain. So there is a abnormal stretch in the lumbar region, that is L3, L4, okay, L5, this region, okay. Now how you should sit? Now if you are going to sit like this, okay, hip width apart, slightly more or less, okay, hip width apart. Now you will be sitting straight. You have to sit straight. That is what happens. That's the body mechanics. You see that? Okay. So see that? I'll again show you. So this is what happens. You can't sit like this because there is a pulling of the muscles at the back. So you can't sit like this. Now you see like this. Now you can't. You can easily sit like this straight. You can just experiment yourself. So this is the way we have to sit. This is the way we have to sit. Okay. Now I'll show you a couple of exercises how to exercise those muscles and get over the pain. Okay. Now now this is called as Anantasana. Anantasana. Okay. Now just lift it like this, up, down. Do it very slowly. Don't go for the height. Height is not important. If you are going to do this and pull it up, then you will be using some other muscle. Okay. We don't want that muscle to work now. Okay. So we are interested only in this gluteus medius muscle. Right. Now, so slowly up, down. You can really feel that muscle. You can feel it slowly if you do it. Okay. And if you want, you can do it over the wall. See. You can keep your feet over the wall and just glide over. So see that? So you can do the same thing on both sides. Right. Now, you can do the same thing, okay, even standing. See, now both the things you can do with the 45-degree stretch, even that is better. So I am doing a 45-degree stretch. You can take the wall support and see. You can really feel it. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Again, don't do this. This is not important. Right? And one more thing I just want to tell you is, now this all happens when you sleep in the wrong position. I have put a lot of videos regarding the sleeping position and all that. Okay. Now you can just keep a roller which is available in the market, or you can just keep one small pillow like this. Okay. What you have to do is, see, just push it out, bring it, push it and bring it closer. Now when you push it, okay, there is a stretch in this muscle, and at the same time you can feel the adductor muscles in your thighs, okay, getting stretched, pulling. You can really feel it. Okay, so this is what you have to do. And when you sleep, always this pillow is small. You can have a bigger pillow, and this is where you sleep. Okay, if you don't sleep without the pillow, now see what happens. See, my hip is swaying to the front. You can see that. Now if I'm just going to keep this here, see, it is getting stabilized now. Okay, this leads to a lot of pain. Okay, hope this video will solve a lot of your problems which many people suffer. And my request is, please subscribe and share this video, and push the bell button for you to get more notifications and videos. Thank you for your time.